Good morning. My name is Caitlin Brewer. I am a full-time college student, currently enrolled in the major Associates in Arts, which is a transfer program, and it transfers into a bachelor's in elementary education. I am also a mother of a 2-year-old, as well as expecting our second, both boys. I absolutely love working with children. I love the educational aspect. I am really looking forward to pursuing a lifelong career in education. So today, I will be reading a book that was actually written by the vice president and or the vice president's wife and his daughter. It is called A Day in the Life of a Vice President, and it's actually in the point of view of the vice president's bunny. So, A Day in the Life of the Vice President, written by Charlotte Pence, illustrated by Karen Pence. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Marlon Bundo Pence. I live with my family here at the Vice President's residence. Some people call me Botus, a name any bunny would love. It means Bunny of the United States, a job I am very proud of. As the official bunny in the residence here, I help out wherever I can. So Grandpa and I get ready for the day we have planned. Grandpa says goodbye to Grandma, and we head to the motorcade. He grabs some freshly brewed coffee from the Naval Enlisted Aides. I hop up into the black limo to make sure I get a good seat. I want to see all the people who will soon be lining the streets. Each day as we drive to the White House, we see people waving their flags. Grandpa always gives them a thumbs up, and I give my tail a nice wag. We pull up to the White House West Wing. This is where the Vice President works, and I hop down the hall to his office to see which meeting is first. When I look over Grandpa's shoulder, there's a scene with a familiar feel. But we're not in Indiana, I know. It's a painting by T.C. Steele. Grandpa has lots of meetings and other important events, but the most important meeting is first. That's the one with the president. I love the Oval Office with its fluffy carpets to walk on, and I nibble on a carrot while Grandpa and the president talk on. Then we race to the Capitol, where Grandpa presides over a vote. He is the president of the Senate, which is very important to note. The huge dome is covered with paintings, to the top of the ceiling to high. The reporters are asking their questions, and the morning is flying by. Now we drive back towards the White House, but instead of right, we turn left. That's where Grandpa's second office is, in the building with lots of steps. It's the Eisenhower Executive Office Building, which is a lot of words to me. So for short, you can call it what I do, the wonderful EEOB. We meet people from across America. I wonder which states they are from. They come to share stories and questions and problems, and Grandpa helps answer each one. When Grandpa is done with his meetings, he walks out the patio doors. I can see the Washington Monument and lots of students on tours. I'm getting awfully tired. We've sure had a busy day, so I'm glad we are about to go home, and maybe we'll have time to play. We head back to the Naval Observatory, where we pass through the gate again. You can tell it's late from the giant clock with red numbers that read 8:10. But we're not quite done with work yet. We drive up to the top of the street, and we enter the round-topped building where we get a special treat. Inside, there's a giant telescope where people can look at the stars. Grandma picks me up so I can look, and I promise I think I see Mars. As we go back down to the residence, I'm very glad to be home, but as we pass by Grandpa's office, I hear the ringing of a phone. I tell Grandpa his day's not done by tugging on his shoe. He picks up the phone. It's the president. Grandpa gives him the day's review. At last, Grandpa gets out his Bible, and he quietly bows his head. I place my paw on his hand for one little prayer before bed. I think of all our adventure today, from the White House to the Capitol Dome, and I remember how blessed I am to call this great nation my home. The end. So that was the book that I had picked. It was kind of long and had a lot of bigger words, but it really has a lot of meaning to me. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much. I look forward to all the educational opportunities ahead. Have a great day.